Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Larry. If you're new to the channel, we are actually camping in that micro camper this weekend, but I'm driving my truck and towing that camper right now just because I need a little bit of extra room, and you'll see why here in a little bit. But camping this weekend with my brother-in-law and my sister, and I think it's gonna be a fun time, so stick around. Okay, so camp's all set up. I got this new rain fly thing, and I don't really like it. I mean, I like the idea of it. I just don't like it. I'll show you why. So you have these straps here so that the awning goes up over the top, and then it straps to this, and it goes down to the wheel. But this strap is not adjustable whatsoever. So then to get things tight, they give you these suction cups, but they just fall right off. So if it rains, I feel like this is just going to slide off, kind of like my other one did. Also, you can see there's a pole inside. There's a 10 pole here, and there's one inside. And those were supposed to kind of go right here to where there was a flat roof. But as soon as I did that, you couldn't get it tight enough because it wanted to fall off the truck. So everything just kind of like sank towards the middle. So I ended up just coming up with this A-frame tent style thing, and it's gonna work okay for now, but I don't know. You can see right here, like I put that middle post right there in the middle to just like prop it up so it wouldn't sag in the middle, but there's just no way to get it tight. I don't know. Maybe after I've set it up a couple more times, I'll get used to it and I'll figure things out better, but so far I just don't really like it. But maybe that's why it was so cheap on Amazon. It was something crazy, like 70% off or something like that. I got it for like $60. That's probably why. So at least if it does rain and if this thing does stay up, I should have some sort of cover from rain blowing in from the sides or anything like that. I should have some room to be able to come out of here. But I don't know. We'll just have to see if it rains. It is actually supposed to rain this weekend. Let me go ahead and just show you what camp looks like. So I actually got a new chair. This one looks just like my other blue one, but it's black. And the other one, there's nothing really wrong with it, but I just wanted a black one. And this one was on sale as well on Amazon. They're originally like 70 or $80, and I got it for I think $45. So I just couldn't pass that deal up. I did end up having to bring an extra cooler for drinks and ice because their cooler is going to need more ice. So I just brought my biggest cooler I've got yet. And I got my solar panels. I got all my gear, barbecue grill, little table. I end up bringing the rug back out in case it rains. That way I have a rug to stand on. And then nothing's really changed in here. I got more stuff. I pulled more stuff out of there so I'd have a little bit more room. Oh, and one more thing. I'm really excited about this. Let me show you. I put new solar panels up on the roof. It actually took me a while. I had to find solar panels that weren't as wide as a standard solar panel. I had to get them that were like 17 inches wide just to be able to fit on the roof because the roof's not very big. And each one is 100 watts, so I have 200 watts of solar up there, and that just feeds right down into the power station. So altogether total, with this and the portable fold-out solar panels, this camper now has 600 watts of solar. All right, so this is their setup right here. They've got the Kodiak tent with the easy up, so we should be good if it does rain. And then our like central hangout area is gonna be right there. You can see the fire pit and a little hand wash station. And then there's my camp. You can see we got the puppy whining over there, Marty. And then I had to bring my truck because I wanted to bring my e-bike. I have not ridden it in a while. And I've just been feeling a lot better lately, so I want to be able to take that out. And then also, I was wanting to test the tracker out and do a little four-wheel drive off-roading or whatever this weekend. And I don't want to have it like completely loaded with camping gear, so I want to be able to put all my camping gear in my truck, and then I can just take that off or take that out and test it out. And of course, we have Mason and Marty here. Right now, they're just hanging out inside the pen, but I had him out earlier, and he just kept trying to eat everything. Yes. He's a puppy. He's only, I think, 14 weeks now. 14 weeks old, so he gets into a lot of mischief and has a lot of energy. Don't you? Don't you? And Mason gets a little cranky sometimes. He's not happy right now. What's up, bud? What's up? Mason, you alright, dude? Is he bothering you? He's just too much energy. Huh? That's camp. Right now, they actually, my sister and brother-in-law went and took off on their Ranger. They're like side by side, so they're just scouting the area for a future hunt, and then I'm just hanging out here by camp, and then they should be back before dark, and we can get some dinner going. So you may notice all these orange lines on most of the trees around here. They have a logging operation going on, so they're gonna cut all these down with the orange lines on them. But I used to be kind of against it, but honestly, it's a good thing. Like, I mean, the logging company obviously needs logs to build homes, make lumber, stuff like that. But also, it just thins it out to where it's easier to contain like forest fires. And then also it allows more sunlight to come down and hit the forest floor, so there could be new growth. And I'll show you right now what I mean by some new growth. All right, so you can almost see the line right here. Right over here is where there's a clearing, and you can see all this new growth, all these new trees coming in. And then, let me move out of your way. On this side, where all the trees are at, there's nothing. There's no growth whatsoever. So, I mean, they do need to thin these trees out in order to get new growth, and just to make sure there's a forest here in another 100 years, you know. So my sister Sarah and Kyle, they just got back from a ride. How'd it go? You guys see anything while you're out there?
Went good. We saw a couple deer, no elk.
No elk, but elk's what you were looking for, right?
Yep.
Yeah. You have fun on the ride?
I did, actually.
Yeah.
I was looking for him too.
It's perfect weather right now, so it's
I know,
nice.
it's gorgeous out.
Yeah.
All right, so we got some chicken grilling tonight.
I feel like chicken tonight.
Very well marinated with garlic and wet salt.
Garlic, salt, pepper, some olive oil, whatever was left on the grill.
Mason's got his new blue collar on. Mason boy, show it off, buddy. Marty has a green one coming, but it was supposed to come in the mail today and I missed it, so he'll have it for the next trip. Look at that, bud. You look nice. All right, chicken's done, and then this is some sort of like Italian salad or what? Or what is it?
It's kind of like an antipasto salad. It is broccoli, cauliflower, red pepper, red onion, cucumber, Parmesan cheese, hard salami, and Italian dressing, and black olives.
Is that it?
Yeah.
That's it.
And then like this area where you can slide stuff underneath it. And it looks like a super old post office station. Yep.
It's supposed to get down like mid to low 50s tonight. It's not unbearable, but I did bring an extra sleeping bag just in case. It's saying it's 70 degrees in here right now. It's just nice in here right now. Marty's over here in his kennel. I don't know if he's probably out of frame for you guys, but he's just like in his kennel looking at me and being all talkative, huh? Alright, well, I'm going to see you guys in the morning. I'm tired. Good night. Good morning. I think it's like 7 a.m. I slept great last night. It only got down to like 67 degrees Fahrenheit in there. I think just the body heat for me and the dogs just kept it warm in there. So, I just slept so good. And it looked like it, I don't know if it rained. I heard some thunder last night, but you probably can't see it. There's water droplets all over the outside of this cover. So, I don't know if this is dew or if it's sprinkled. Actually cooking some sausage this morning. It was on sale at the store and it just sounded good. Oh, I haven't had sausage in so long. It smells so good. I only used this hammock one other time. I was out. I did an overnight backpacking trip and I could not sleep. I laid in this for like 6 hours straight, couldn't sleep. So I always told myself I was going to take it back out camping and then try to take a nap in it. And I was over there sitting in my chair, just couldn't keep my eyes open. I said, I'm just going to go ahead and get this thing out. There's a nice breeze, and just going to try to take a nap, see if I can't fall asleep in this. Well, I fell asleep in the hammock for a while. I don't know how long, probably an hour or so, but feels so nice right now. It's a nice little breeze and perfect temperature outside. But my legs are going numb, so I gotta get up. Getting ready to go do a little off-roading. I'm gonna let some of the air out of the tires. I'm not gonna let as much out of the back as I normally do, just because now we have all this extra weight. So I think I'm only gonna take it down to 20 psi, and then about 15 in the front. There you go, guys. So I took my awning down, and then I just have it staked to the ground, just kind of like a lean-to, just to keep my stuff dry right here. It started raining a little bit. You can kind of see the ground wet right there. So we're just gonna leave this stuff here, and then just take that off-roading, and they're gonna take their side-by-side. Oh, and who's that? Who's that weirdo? Marty, ready to go off-roading, bud? I'm so excited to be going off-roading right now on this thing. I'm sure there's gonna be some hiccups I gotta fix, like whatever that is rattling back there, but it should be a pretty easy trail to just test it out on for the first time. So my brother-in-law says that there's a tree house back here, and we're gonna try to find it. It sounds like it's pretty cool though, that you can like climb all the way up in it. It's off the ground pretty high, and I don't know, handrails on it and everything. It sounds like it should be a pretty cool place. So yeah, hopefully we can find it. Big old elk right there, you see him? Saw a whole handful of them. There they are. Wow, look at that, a couple bucks or bulls right there. Look at that. Wow, there's some huge ones in there. The baby's comfy right there, huh? You're doing good not being in your kennel, little guy, huh? Yeah. You're always good. All right, we gotta go. All right, so this is where the treehouse is at, somewhere in here.
Yep.
Up in the woods over here. Got a hike. Got a couple puppies that are wanting to hike. So Kyle, you going first?
It's sketchy. That one's all blue. Kind of scary.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to do
This
that.
one's like getting ready to come out.
For entrance.
What do you think, Larry? Do you trust this?
I don't know. It's lagged in. It's not like it's nailed in or anything.
trust
What
this
are you trusting?
2x4 construction.
I mean, it's probably decent once you're in there, but I'm not gonna. Well, we're all too chicken to climb up in it, but it is kind of cool to see one just out here in the middle of nowhere. Unless you want to climb in it.
No.
No? Okay. Well, it's a bummer we couldn't climb into that treehouse. I don't know, Kyle got about halfway up, but the ladder was just too sketchy, so we decided it was not safe enough to climb into, but it's all good. Still fun to see. Found this little tank out here, a little pond, cattle pond. Beautiful out here. You can even see the mountain peak up there. I think that's San Francisco Peak here in Flagstaff. It's the tallest point in Arizona. Well, it's a bummer we couldn't get in the treehouse, but it was still a fun little adventure getting out and off-roading, and I was really impressed with how the truck camper did off-road, so I definitely want to do a longer, bigger adventure, but I guess we're just going to go ahead and end it right here, so I appreciate you guys camping with us, and then
See you on the next adventure.
Bye!
yeah, bye.